And I want to share with you it could be inspiration, I think, when we're looking at tragedy. And we can use loving kindness in tragedy. And certainly sudden, shocking events like we've been experiencing just in this month alone, whether it's in our local communities, another part of our country or world, in our own lives, can really shatter our sense of security and stability and elicit much pain and grief. And maybe too, coming out of this, we also feel determination to make this a better world. Maybe others are feeling just exhaustion from all of it. So whether we experience tragedies firsthand or we watch them on the news, they can leave us feeling even helpless, devastated, as we deal with overwhelming emotions. And maybe we feel scared or vulnerable, maybe angry even too. And nothing seems as certain as it once did. So the pain may seem like it's too much to take in. And this is traumatic stress. It's a normal reaction to an abnormal event that turns our world upside down. And at these times, it's important to look after ourselves, even though we might feel it's the last thing we want to do. But it's important. It's important to do that self-care, that self-love. And by taking whatever time and space that we need, we can start a path to healing. And as you know, this month's focus has been on loving kindness, compassion, related practices, right? Gratitude, joy. And we train in loving kindness so that our hearts are strong enough to lean into and directly address the suffering that's around us that we see not only in ourselves, but our loved ones, the difficult people in our lives, and the vast number of people that we don't even know. We train in loving kindness so that we don't shut anyone out of our hearts. And after we've taken our meditation seat and we rise up, maybe we're led to take action in ways that we find that we're guided in, that feels personally meaningful to us. So some phrases that we might use is, may you be happy as I wish to be happy. May you know peace as I wish to know peace. May you be free from suffering as I wish to be free from suffering. So what we can do with our meditation practice is addressing what it is that we are feeling. And this is where loving kindness, we can start with loving kindness, directing them towards the tragedy and whatever else is alive in us, right? So we can use that loving kindness and compassion. And maybe then we're directing that compassion outward to maybe the families, the children, the community that has experienced the tragedy. And we just trust to follow where our heart is led. And maybe from what we've been witnessing on the news is that we can use those images to cultivate compassion. And maybe bring to mind an image and sense its impact on me, and then offer compassion as we breathe out. May you be free from suffering. May you be safe and protected. May you be healthy. And sometimes this then can lead to gratitude. So gratitude can arise for the first responders. And we could send that silent gratitude for them right there in their direction. Thank you. And then as we're doing that, and we come to a place we can sense what's going on in our body and our emotions or other feelings that are arising. Maybe there's fear, maybe there's worry, maybe there's grief. And when these emotions come, we can hold them in a space of mindfulness and compassion. And that is what our practice has been leading us to, right? We can breathe with that. I know for me, I feel that in my body, and I let them be what they are. And sometimes I know I need to direct the compassion to myself for what I may be feeling with what's been occurring. Maybe we can then have an intention outward, maybe using our imagination to visualize a place where the world realizes we need to change and the change is seen. And a practice that you can use in our silent meditation today is giving and receiving compassion through our breath. So you can start with just being with your breath. And then as you breathe in, you can breathe in something good for yourself, whatever it is that you need. Maybe you need warmth today. Maybe you need kindness. Maybe you need compassion. Maybe you need love. Maybe you just need a sense of nurturance. And then feel it. And you can use a word, you can use an image. And then as you shift your focus to your out breath, feeling the body breathe out, feeling that ease of exhalation. And so you could do that for yourself for a while. And then you can shift your focus to bring to mind someone maybe whom you love, maybe someone who is struggling and needs that compassion. Then you can visualize this person in your mind. And then as you breathe in, bringing that compassion to yourself, that love, that nurturance, that kindness, and then directing your out breath to this person, offering ease as you breathe out. You can send warmth, kindness, whatever you like. And then you can breathe in for yourself, breathe out. So in for me, out for you, one for me, one for you. And maybe you need a little bit more compassion. You can give that to yourself. And that's maybe something you'd like to use in today's meditation. So I invite you to do so. So that's our focus for today, our inspiration, loving kindness, compassion in the face of tragedy. So let's take this into our meditation now.